Top 20 Generative Models Interview Questions. Question 1. What is a generative model's purpose? A. To predict the next input in a sequence. B. To create new data similar to training data. C. To classify input data into categories. D. To reduce dimensionality of data. The correct answer is B. To create new data similar to training data. Generative models create new data by learning distributions. Question 2. What technique is commonly used by GANs? A. Principal component analysis. B. Autoencoders. C. Adversarial training. D. Bayesian inference. The correct answer is C. Adversarial training. GANs use adversarial training to generate data. Question 3. Which model type learns to generate images? A. Recurrent neural networks. B. Generative adversarial networks. C. Support vector machines. D. Convolutional neural networks. The correct answer is generative adversarial networks. GANs are designed for image generation tasks. Question 4. What is the main function of the discriminator in GANs? A. Generate synthetic data. B. Classify real versus generated data. C. Train the generator. D. Reduce dimensionality of data. The correct answer is B. Classify real versus generated data. The discriminator distinguishes between real and fake data. Question 5. Which is a key difference between GANs and VAEs? A. GANs use probabilistic models, VAEs do not. B. VAEs generate data, GANs classify it. C. VAEs use variational inference, GANs use adversarial training. D. GANs are unsupervised, VAEs are supervised. The correct answer is C. VAEs use variational inference, GANs use adversarial training. VAEs use variational inference, while GANs use adversarial training. Question 6. What does VAE stand for? A. Variational autoencoder. B. Vectorized autoregressive encoder. C. Visual adversarial encoder. D. Variational adversarial encoder. The correct answer is A. Variational autoencoder. VAE stands for Variational Autoencoder. Question 7. Which method does VAE use to generate new data? A. Normalizing flows. B. Reinforcement learning. C. Variational inference. D. Sparsity regularization. The correct answer is C. Variational inference. VAE generates data through variational inference. Question 8. What does the encoder in a VAE do? A. Generates data from noise. B. Maps data to latent space. C. Classifies input data. D. Calculates gradients for the generator. The correct answer is B. Maps data to latent space. The encoder maps data into a latent space in VAE. Question 9. Which function does the generator in GANs use? A. Classification function. B. Regression function. C. Generates new data from random noise. D. Reinforces data patterns. The correct answer is C. Generates new data from random noise. The generator creates data from random noise in GANs. Question 10. Which model is known for generating realistic human faces? A. Deep belief networks. B. Variational autoencoders. C. Generative adversarial networks. D. K-means clustering. The correct answer is C. Generative adversarial networks. GANs can generate realistic human faces. Question 11. Which concept does VAE use for uncertainty estimation? A. Bayesian inference. B. Deterministic mapping. C. Probabilistic latent variables. D. Normal distributions. The correct answer is C. Probabilistic latent variables. VAEs use probabilistic latent variables for uncertainty estimation. Question 12. Which is true about the latent space in a VAE? A. It is a random noise vector. B. It encodes deterministic features. C. It contains random distributions. D. It is fixed during training. The correct answer is C. It contains random distributions. The latent space in a VAE contains probabilistic distributions. Question 13. What does a GANs generator do? A. Classifies input data. B. Generates synthetic data. C. Maps data into latent space. D. Pre-processes input data. The correct answer is B. Generates synthetic data. GANs generator creates synthetic data. Question 14. Which model is best suited for text generation? A. GANs. B. Recurrent neural networks. C. Convolutional neural networks. D. Autoencoders. The correct answer is B. Recurrent neural network. RNNs are effective for sequential text generation. Question 15. What type of data is GAN primarily used for? A. Time series. B. Structured data. C. Unstructured data like images. D. Textual data. The correct answer is C. Unstructured data like images. GANs are used to generate unstructured data, e.g., images. Question 16. What does the adversarial aspect of GANs refer to? A. Training data is noisy. B. Discriminator and generator compete in training. C. Network architecture is adversarial. D. Using adversarial loss in the model. The correct answer is B. Discriminator and generator compete in training. GANs involve a competitive relationship between generator and discriminator. Question 17. Which is a primary challenge in training GANs? A. Overfitting. B. Vanishing gradients. C. Class imbalance. D. Mode collapse. The correct answer is D. Mode collapse. Mode collapse occurs when the generator produces limited outputs. Question 18. Which framework is commonly used to implement GANs? A. TensorFlow. B. NumPy. C. Scikit-learn. D. PyTorch. The correct answer is A. TensorFlow. TensorFlow is often used for GAN implementations. Question 19. What is a common use case for VAEs? A. Data compression. B. Supervised learning. C. Image denoising. D. Sentiment analysis. The correct answer is A. Data compression. VAEs are used for data compression and generation. Question 20. What do GANs typically generate? A. Random noise. B. Synthetic data. C. Latent space variables. D. Original training data. The correct answer is B. Synthetic data. GANs generate synthetic data resembling the training set.